Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man vs Film. It is time for another Blu-ray review, and this time it is the bonkers body melt from 88 Films Vault collection. This is number 10 in the collection and is seemingly the last of that. Just a nice little punchy series of 10 movies, all of which are pretty damn well interesting, some more than others. And it's a kind of shame to see the Vault series go, because they have released some fantastic movies. In particular, I would have to give kudos to Harley Quinn, my favourite of the series, which was just an outstanding film. That, you know, if these guys hadn't released it, I may never have seen this terrific movie. Anyway, on to Body Melt, another movie from Oz that came out in 1993. Philip Brophy is the director. This is, well, let's jump into the story. What there is of a story: we have a cul-de-sac of houses that are being used by a nefarious organisation to test a new drug that affects the body. They're hoping that this is going to have some kind of ramifications. It's going to help people reach their potential. Unbeknownst to them, it has a rather devastating effect of causing the bodies to melt, disintegrate, just turn disgusting. It's a loose plot. There is a side plot as well of doctors who used to work there that have kind of experimented on themselves and caused abnormalities, and it's basically an excuse, and that excuse is for practical effects. Now, it's whether you are into these kind of things or not, is whether you're going to love the movie. Personally, I love a good practical effect, and this movie has more than its fair share of them, taking in a fairly small budget and bringing some of the most disgusting things I could think of to the screen. You know, this is a movie that I saw back in the 90s, probably on Sky or something like that, that made me kind of go, whoa, that's not very pleasant, and one that I didn't fully appreciate back then. I've seen it a couple of times since then, and over the years I've grown to have a greater love for the movie itself. I think the special effects are truly fantastic, truly special, a sight to be seen, and it is surrounded by this absolutely ludicrous and crazy plot, and I love it for that. I love it when movies just reach out for their own brand of craziness and weirdness, and they own it, and this one certainly does. The effects in these are fantastic, like somebody choking to death on their own phlegm as their face just melts. It's horrible. It's disgusting, and it's all practical and there with a tangibility that you could almost feel it if you wanted to, and unfortunately smell it because it looks disgusting. And basically this cul-de-sac just implodes, as does the company, because of several factors as well. And it does have Harold Bishop as a shotgun wielding doctor at one point as well, which is always a fun set. Now, of course, being from 88 Films and their Vault range, this is packed with extras. First and foremost, the transfer is fantastic. The movie has never looked better, in my opinion. You can see all the disgusting things that you want to see in high definition, if that's what you're after. For me, that is exactly what I'm after. There is an audio commentary with Philip Brophy as well. There is an audio commentary with the director again and a co-producer. There is Fatal Visions, which is an interview with Michael Helens, which is 30 minutes in length. There is a 21-minute extra called Foley Sounds, which is basically just an interview with Neil Foley, one of the, what do you say, almost inbred type of people that live out in the farmland, which is, he's quite a charismatic individual and has some fun stories to tell. There's another 13-minute feature, the Other Oldest Profession, with Nicholas Poultice, who is one of the characters in the movie that gets out to the side plot of the farm, and it's just him talking about how he spoke to an actor, how he told him it was the other oldest profession, and how he came to realise that, and just some fun stories about the production. There is a 17-minute behind the scenes featurette as well, a 34-minute 1992 making of Body Melt. There's a stills and props gallery, and a 28-minute complete storyboard gallery. Now, if you're interested in storyboards, which I am, this is a fascinating thing, especially just watching it after the movie and seeing how they planned out all the shots and how it all came together. And of course, it rounds the disc off with the original trailer. If you get an early enough copy, you get this slipcase, which is similar to that, and you also get a booklet inside with some great information as well. This, if you like your practical effects, is a must-have. I highly recommend it. Light on story, heavy on effects, which sometimes that's just all you need. It's all kind of warm and fuzzy feelings when you get those gruesome practical effects. I'd love to know your thoughts on body melt. Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.